2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoff. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And after losing Game 1, Kenny, this is this critical game. I mean, it's a situation where their backs, as they say, are against the wall. Would you contend that they have to win this game?
Well, it would be probable, but only a handful of teams have dropped the first 2 games at home and gone on to win the series. However,
the Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. For Cleveland, Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson, and it's Williams in for Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Bogut comes in for Portis. Mirotic is checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Taking a look at the Bulls, Mirotic out there with Bogut. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Noah. And it's Butler in at the 2 spot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Temple, covered by LeBron. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Temple. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Williams kicks to LeBron. Back to Williams. From 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Williams has got his first points of the night. Bulls trail by 3. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's called on Channing Frye. All right, well, look at how the hustle. The Cavaliers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. So the Bulls 5 right now. Butler team to Dunleavy on the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with Portis. And it's Chalmers in at the 1. Kicks it out to Love. A three-pointer, no good. And Chicago shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Dunleavy for 3. Love grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving dishes to Williams. A wide open look for Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Dunleavy, the pass to Portis. Down low. Here's Chalmers. And the rejection by Love. Outside Irving. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And finally, someone scores.
I tell you what, Greg, it's not been pretty. I'll say that much. These offenses have been really struggling.
Butler gets to Gasol. Butler against Williams. And they double up Butler. Bulls moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Cavaliers ahead, up by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with LeBron James. Hey guys, let's settle down for a minute. Talk about that first half. I don't need to tell you how important the rest of this game is, so listen close. On defense, especially in the middle, it's been a good performance. We're not allowing them to penetrate, and we've been aggressive when they have attacked the basket. Solid D, gentlemen. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Williams is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Dunleavy's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 15 points for Kyrie Irving. Bulls trail by 5. Chalmers dishes to Butler. Pass to Portis. The 10-footer finds the target. Portis has got 5. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Irving passes to Love. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 6th rebound on the night. Chalmers with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. The feed to Butler. To tie. Chalmers' shot is no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. James kicks to Williams. From 13. Not enough on that one as it misses. Chicago has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Butler from 13 feet, it goes down. He has 6.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Irving dishes to Williams. Love outside. From downtown. Good. Love's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And Chalmers kicks to Butler. Near the 3-point line, it's Dunleavy. Again, Chicago.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Williams kicks to Thompson, and he gets it to go. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, guys, they've lost something since halftime. I mean, they've given up open looks. They've got to buckle down and get some stops here. Play with some urgency.
Cleveland leading by 4. James kicks to Irving. Back to LeBron. Outside Williams. And Love has it in the corner. James, the pass to Williams. Unloads from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead. The Bulls shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers. 8 points for Butler.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Outside Irving. Outside Williams. Up in time. And no good trying to get... And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. James comes in for Shumpert. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Chicago. Jimmy Butler comes in for Garrett Temple. So the Bulls 5 right now. Noah is out there with Bogut. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Gasol at the 3 slot.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Williams with the ball. Butler covering. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. The kick out to Irving. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
To the paint, here's Butler. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
To take the lead. Oh, off target.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. So Cleveland will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Williams. And it's Thompson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Williams. A second left. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a great game for Love. He has 20.
We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, what is it like knowing that...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game. Composure and cleverness that only a longtime veteran could possess. A vintage performance from a very savvy player. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
How much would every...
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round...